Hello there! Welcome to another exciting No Out of Bounds race. We have Bluehits versus Red, joined by Bliss. What's going on, Bliss?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, good. So I'm on mobile today, guys. So my my audio is going to be probably pretty choppy, but it looks like it's working now.
Yeah, no, it sounds fine. I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully the power comes back on during the race, right after Area 1. But we have an exciting match here. I mean, I don't know who exactly you give the edge to. I think either one can definitely do it. It's going to be a great run. I can't wait to see both these players play.
Yeah, we've got Red with a 49, 5650, and Bluehits has a 55, 57 maybe, I think. So definitely a little bit of a skill difference, but anything can happen in these races. So
I'm sure they'll adjust the screen there. We're not missing much. It's just some candles right here. When they take out these candles, the game does start and the pictures shake. But I'm not entirely sure why they shake or like what the whole purpose of this is. He's just kind of here. Luigi's gotten himself into another a mess.
yeah, he wins a mansion. He just gets it in the mail. It's like, you know, one of those scam letters.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I believe him sometimes. You know, maybe one day it'll come true, right? Somebody just gives you a mansion. You don't know.
Yeah, for me, it's those like car dealerships send those things, and you scratch it off. It's like, oh, you won something, but you have to come this day, and we're gonna sell you a car.
Right. That's how they get you.
So something you'll notice with this is both runners are going to be on Japanese. It saves about 25 seconds throughout the run, and they are playing on the Hidden Mansion, which basically just makes their vacuum stronger. So the game just gets easier.
I switched to Red's audio, but I can't actually tell who's really ahead. But I think, you know what? I think it is Red slightly, but you know, who knows?
We'll say Red for now.
But yeah, the JP definitely does save time. It gives access to the mouse hold text skip, which you can't do on non-JP. I don't think PAL has it either, right?
Correct. Yeah. Just JP. Looks like somehow Bluehits has pulled ahead already.
Oh, and then Red stream lagged a little bit. But yeah, Bluehits definitely pulls ahead. Area 1's going to be pretty mundane. We're not going to see a whole lot. They're going to catch some ghosts. You're going to get an introduction to some of these fantastic ghosts that live throughout this mansion. One of them reads.
You missed that second double there? Or first double, sorry.
What do you think Neville reads?
Oh, what do you think Neville reads?
Yeah, like what do you think he's reading?
Honestly, he seems more like a what's the word? He seems like a history guy, you know, like he's probably reading about Leonardo or some other famous artist from back in the day. I can't imagine he's much of a science guy.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe it's just fan fictions. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe he's just... What if he's reading a book about Luigi's mansion and he's saying that's absurd?
That's wild, dude.
He's just reading about Luigi going around and like... And then all of a sudden the door opens and he's like... Must be seeing things. But when those books start flying the same way and Luigi starts going back that same way, oh man, that's when he gets...
See, something I never realized as a kid was that reading the books in his room, like if you knock on the shelf, they actually like, give you clues and hints on how to get past certain things. I just ran my head into it over and over again until I figured it out.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's like, I don't know. The game doesn't really present itself as like a super mystery, click on everything kind of a thing, but you slowly realize that you really do need to identify and sort of look at everything, you know? Like, some people just kind of come in it all haphazardly and say, well, I'm just going to go willy-nilly and figure it out, right? But
yeah,
sometimes it takes a You know, sometimes it's good to take a second. Oh, what's this? What's going on here? Why is everybody in this? Uh-oh. Why did Bluehits move?
Oh, Bluehits is not in a good spot for this, it looks like.
Oh, no. Bluehits is getting
Oh.
the mine. This is what happens when I try to do the Laser Crusader. Shout out to Laser Crusader, who found a time save here, which is what Red successfully did. I know Bluehits. It happens.
Yeah, so the
Uh,
way that it works is that you want to be pressed up against the left side of the wall and have Luigi's feet in line with the crib. And you're basically standing right outside the zone for the game to recognize that it needs to trigger this text. So it saves about 2 seconds by doing that. And you can't move once you get in that position, because if you move back into that zone, it'll trigger the text to happen even after you shoot the ball at Chauncey.
no celebratory shuffles. Save all that giddiness for right here when you got the bed. Plenty of room to run around here.
Got good news. You guessed it. At the end of Area 1, my power comes back on.
There you go. See, you're gonna be so excited. Go get back on it. I'll take things from here. They're gonna keep this baby above 50 HP, because if you put him below 50, he does this wacky cycle where he throws more rocking horses, and you think because they move faster, it should be faster, but no. Get an extra set. Note that all these hits are intentional. It helps push the baby. It also gives you saved iframes. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you're just using it to push the baby and shed money if you want low percent. Low percent being 5,000 or less. But good luck with that. Red with a nice task ball catch. Love to see it. So that's a very respectable Area 1 end time there for Red. Bluehits having some miscues with the ball, but he turns it around really well, and despite all that, he's still got a great Area 1, and in fact, it's mind-blowing that he's going to beat my Area 1, and we're not going to talk about that. But that's the end of Area 1. And SpeedGaming 3 coming in with 54, wow. Welcome on in, guys. We got an exciting Luigi's Mansion No Out of Bounds tournament. Any percent. So pretty much the majority of the game, just not all the way. They don't finish it all the way. We leave a few things behind. But now the game's going to open up wide. Here we go, Area 2. The mansion really gets... We get in there. We start learning about everything. And sort of who's behind this whole scheme. I don't want to spoil anything. But there's a couple of plot twists at the end of this. So... You know, be watching out for some clues. Oh, I don't trust this old guy. I mean, I know he's like helps you out and stuff, but I still don't trust him. I don't know. 50,000. That's pretty low money. The money counts up faster, so the lower your money, the faster it counts up on that screen, and that's why you want it to be low. And we're off. Red's entering Area 2 hallway. Everybody's favorite. There's a cute mouse that may spawn here. It's a really nice mouse, and 100% we love him. Shout out to Butler Mouse, we love you. If you're a max percent player, you wanna give Sealed Mouse a call. He's your guy. But things are gonna start off here. They're gonna grab this key and head on into the ballroom. They're gonna really start feeling it out. Oh man, Bluehits having quite an off time here. I feel like some of the early stuff is really is getting to him a little bit. I don't know. Obviously there's been some mistakes and stuff, but plenty of time to come back. He can shake it off. And welcome back, Bliss, if you're here.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Awesome, sick. I heard you say you don't like that old guy.
Yeah, I don't like
it. Why?
Because I think he's part of the conspiracy. I'm telling you, like there is absolutely no way King Boo traps themselves in there with that sophisticated of a like. It just doesn't make sense. Why would they do it? And then they put their own Beware poster on it. No,
it's a little weird. But my concern mainly with that old guy is that why does he look so much like Chauncey? Like, why they got the same haircut? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, maybe it's some some way of trying to revive his past.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, he's recreating people from his past. This is all part of his like weird laboratory. Anyway, shout out to Red getting ER and doing a flawless looking 6-piece. That was fantastic. Really did save time. Bluehits more of an old school, did not for it, and obviously won't get ER because the game just likes to do that to you. What's up with this ER thing? They call it all the time. They say, oh, it's 10 seconds lost. Well, can you get the ghost to not do that? Is there a way?
So as far as we know, it's a 50-50. I'm a believer. You know, I like to stay strong and believe that little things that I do and the movement that I do has an effect on it.
Right.
Probably doesn't, but I mean, you know, we got to keep trying things. There's no point in giving up on it. If we can find a consistent way to save that 10 seconds, that's the difference between a 55 and a 54. So.
Oh, it is. I mean, if you could guarantee ER and increase your runs that have ER and this Parlor Boo tech skip we're going to be seeing coming up, you just naturally 54 better. It's a proven thing.
Yeah, I mean that's about 18 seconds if both of those things could be consistent. A lot of people see them as like the kind of the make it or break it for their runs, and in all truth, it's not. Unless you're grinding for a world record, it's not that big of a deal. But of course, it does hurt when you don't get it. I mean, it's an RNG filled game. There's a lot of boos. It's going to be up and down throughout your whole run. So I definitely missed stuff here. So Red's pulled ahead a good bit. I know that. So let's see.
So Laser Crusader went bad, and I believe second ball catch for Bluehits was wonky. So he ended up coming out of Chauncey like at 6:09, I think, from the cutscene. And then he missed the double grabber in bathroom. Red trying to wrangle this boo back over, and he just can't. You know, I tell you, sometimes Red, it just happens. You just can't get that little guy to get on over there.
Oh, that's unfortunate, man. I just came back again. My power's in and out, so.
Oh, well, hopefully it stays strong. But yeah, Red just missing the little vacuum on the cloth. And what that would have done is if he got that was the text that played for that would not have played, as the vacuum only recognizes the last thing you suck up. And a cloth is not a boo.
And it looks like Bluehits has the opportunity to do it too.
Yes.
And it works out for him. Let's go.
That's good. Red had some good RNG though, outside of missing the tech skip, so he's still got a very nice. Wow, Bluehits getting first read too. Really, really nice. Let's see where his wardrobe one is. Oh boy.
So when you get the perfect RNG there, if you're fast enough like that, there's a chance that the wardrobe boo actually switches. It does look like it did actually, because he had a fast ping, but I could just be reading that wrong.
I mean, he might have switched. We can't hear it from the audio. You know what's? Oh man, it just like dawned on me when I saw Red in the storage room, and I thought of all the times I say, "Hey, want to see something crazy?" Does Bluehits go boo double because like it's all gone bad already?
I doubt it. I
don't.
Doubts. That's a way to kill a run for sure.
Oh, okay. Although you can quote me on it, I will boo double in my 100% race, guaranteed. No questions about it. I will say the following phrase, want to see something crazy, and then I will go for it. But I can't help it if the boo's not in the chairs, but I will go for it.
Right, so yeah, for that strat, you need the boo to be on those right two chairs right there. And it looks like he did have the RNG for it if he did want to go for it, but if you don't get it, it's a lot of time lost.
And because you have to have 5 boos to move over. The room that the boo will possibly move to won't be lit. You can't access it. Then you have to backtrack to get a boo you shouldn't get. Things get bad. When it rains, it pours pretty much at that point.
Yeah. So it looks like Red's pace here. I'm trying to think. Let's see. 13, 15 entrants. He's looking at about 14, like 05, 14, 10 maybe, which is actually really good because yeah, he got ER, he just missed tech skip. So
yeah, I mean, I think outside of the tech skip, the boo RNG wasn't too bad, so it's gonna be a respectable run. And Bluehit's definitely not far behind at all. In terms of, I mean, actually, I think maybe an ER's pace or so away, to be honest.
Yeah,
So
when we say
Bluehits.
that. Sorry.
No, you're good. I was just talking about the ER, the 10 second. If we could go back in time and get that back, they'd be almost on top of each other, you know, in terms of time.
Right.
But
And
we
the thing
can't
is,
get.
is that the RNG in this run really does make a difference, and it's going to continue to make a difference as we go forward. I like to say the run doesn't start till Area 3, because that's when the RNG gets really crazy. But a lot of people say it's in Area 4 where the game just gets so much harder. So
Yeah, Area 4 for technical skills, right? Area 3 for boo placements and reads in Astral Nana.
yeah, and then twins are twins double is another big one there,
Yeah, yeah.
which is RNG and skill.
Oh, and we can't forget everybody's favorite Van Gore text,
Of course.
which we'll get to at some point. It's really fun. You might get to see it. It's a lot of text. But right now, they've just alerted the butler that that fire is back, as he had a candle that wasn't lit. Which doesn't. I still don't understand why he's afraid of fire, but he carries a candle. I mean, I don't know. Maybe for him the candle is lit. I don't know. It's just that's what I'm confused. Well, doesn't look like we're gonna
I'm really
get.
sure myself. He's a weird guy.
Looks like we're not gonna get hat skip from Red, but that's okay because Laundry was pretty good. He has time to open that chest.
Yeah, he should be good here.
We'll see what Bluehits can do with it. This it's very integral for a chest skip. You'll see, maybe.
Yeah, so the animation of the chest spawning, you can skip it by grabbing the hat. Basically, like the last few frames that you have as the room is lighting up. So he gets it there. And it just really just makes the butler cycle a little bit easier. It shouldn't hinder you from completing it every time, but it makes it slightly faster for you.
Oh, Red's having some hidden room woes, but no, he's cleaning it up. Wow, what a great rebound there. He still had the stored iframes to not worry about the bats. That was really good. Like, that was good recovery. I could have gotten away.
Really good job reading the room too.
Yeah, that was a really good read. We'll see how Bluehits follows up with that. That was a very solid quad. Oh man.
It looks like Red is going to be trying to set up LBTS here. Let's see if he can do it. Not quite. He needed the vacuum a little bit higher there.
Whoa. So that was some reversal there from Bluehits. I've never seen it go from that side. I just glanced over and he was
same exact RNG.
Yeah. And they both get the bills. All right.
Oh, I thought he was gonna soft lock.
It's close. It looked close. All right, Michael T00, wake up again. Hold on, don't go back to bed.
Oh wow, I have never thought to just get rid of the boo ball.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Oh,
yeah, that's...
there you go, Michael T00. You did it.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Just like that tablecloth, any other cloth, you'll see it as many times as they can do it. Anytime you could tech skip a boo, you tech skip a boo. It just saves time. Melody playing this song also saves time, and I also think it's very nice sounding. It's tranquil. It keeps me in there. She plays the other one sometimes. I get too upbeat. I get too anxious about everything. And then you know what I do? I hit down instead of up, and I pick the second answer, which let me tell you guys, in case you haven't run this before, it can never be the second answer.
Right. If it's water, it's the first one, and if it's Super Mario Bros. 3, it's the third. My thing is, I find that Melody, she takes the tone of the run. If it's a good run, she's gonna give you water, and if it's a bad run with bad RNG, she's playing SMB3.
Yeah.
And she knows, dude. She likes stirring the pot. So
yeah. I didn't see where Red's boo was. I was too busy like picturing her like just watching the run, and then like changing up the notes. Like, this is the one he needs.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, I missed it too. I was doing something.
But but it looked like it had to have been good boo read because he left it really fast. And Bluehits unfortunately gets the French horn or whatever that thing is, which is
Hey, is that what that is?
I don't know what it is.
It
It
looks
looks
like
like a
three
triple sax.
saxophones lined up
Yeah,
next to each other. It's the mega sax.
that's what I'm saying. Everybody has something different. When I glanced at it the first time, I was like, that looks like the French horn, and it's not because I think a French horn only would have one. But
It looks like
But
Red set up the tech skip, I think, which I've never seen him do this before, ever, never. This is
shout out to Kitchen Mouse.
getting a lot of cackles there, and
He got it.
wow, that was good. That was like frame on.
Oh, I was almost like, I don't know. It was so close, you know. The boo or the cloth. Which one came first there? Oh my god.
The questions that no one will ever have the answer to.
I know. Which came first, the boo or the cloth?
Which, looking at this, his Red's on an amazing pace right now. This is really good.
Yeah, I don't
for
want
his
to.
time,
I don't
for
want to
sure.
give him any type of commentator's curse, but he's having a really solid run. So, kudos to him. Keep it up. Let's see a good double here. See a good graveyard double.
Oh, I didn't even know he went.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Huh. Nice.
That was quite a little wide one, but he got it.
Yeah.
I would have waited for that guy to walk over and shake hands with the other guy, and then I would have flashed him.
So Red's going to Bogmire now. Big Boggy.
Big Boggy. Tell me about
Bogmire's a harder
Bogmire.
one. He's a harder one. He's got a really strong pull. He does not like being sucked. So you gotta have really good angles. 2 bad
Doesn't like the
pumps,
vacuum.
sometimes even 1. He's gone.
Yep. We're talking about like putting the control stick really firmly down in the direction opposite, and we're setting the neutral, like really taking control.
And I imagine Red here is gonna go for what he calls Chadmire. See if he actually does it. Oh no, he's not. Wow. He likes to do this thing where he goes on the left side and shoots it across the map. I guess he knows his pace is good though, and it's risky.
Oh, he got bogged into the wall. I mean, that's got to be one of the fastest bogs I've seen in a hot minute. Like that was a solid bog. That's what you want to see.
Yeah, 21-19 key. That's solid.
That's a nice run. Let's see Bluehits if he does the Bogmire shimmy. What I wanted to ask you is a run question in the graveyard, or not the graveyard, in Spooky, the dog. Where do you like the Boney to be? Do you like him to be in the dirt pit, so top right, or bottom like left?
Oh, I like top right.
I'm a bottom left kind of person. I like when he's over there because my favorite place to put Spooky is in that bottom left corner. So when I go there, I just like get him real quick and turn around and tuck him in that corner. Although it's kind of counterintuitive because you want to get to the doghouse, but
right. That's why I like top right, because I can pull like down left diagonal, and then I can turn to the right and pull him back up left easily.
Well, you know how the bouncers do it differently.
Yeah, we don't need pearls. We're just figuring it out.
The city folk just don't get it. 100% onlys dot something, I guess, would be the thing. But that's what I do. I'm all about the 100%. But no, that's a solid area too.
Honestly, Bluehits isn't too far behind.
No, despite everything.
That 55 player prowess he's got, he's able to stay strong. And honestly, this is where the game gets interesting. There's a lot more RNG factors coming up. Something to note is that after the 15th boo that they catch, the text that they get is going to be randomized. There's a chance that it's a 1 to 2 second text. There's a chance it's a 5 second text, and then there's the dreaded Van Gore text that's about 8 seconds.
And you'll know if it's Van Gore because you'll be like, "What is he talking about?"
It's going to be a long message. Egad's going to basically be professing his love for Luigi.
It's longer than the letter Mario writes Luigi, and you'd think that would be longer, right? Like Mario. Or not Mario, Luigi, I'm stuck here. You know, he'd give all this information. No, Egad's longer. I'm pretty sure Mario's is just like, send help.
Yeah, and Egad's definitely a talker. He's one of those old guys that's just got too many stories, you know?
Right. He has one of those flip phone mobile plans, you know, the ones with the really big numbers, right? And he's got all those free minutes, so he likes to call you at like 6 p.m. when he's having his nightly tea and reminisce a bit.
Phone call at 6 p.m. in bed by 7. Up
Yep,
again next day at 5 a.m.
there you go, like clockwork. What a guy.
See, Red opting to shake the birdhouse slightly
Oh,
slower. He should vacuum it. He knows better, but
it's okay. Shout out to shaking that birdhouse. I'm all about it. Tap the
we're good.
toilet, tap the birdhouse. It's okay. Yeah, they don't handle this guy. They just let this guy work out. I mean, I think he's having a good time. He's got this nice rec room. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, this guy's gonna get defeated by Rocky Balboa, I think, in like the 4th or 5th movie. So they'll just save it for him.
He does look like that guy.
Yeah,
He
he
also
looks like a
looks.
Russian guy, doesn't he?
Yeah, I was gonna say he also looks like that one guy from another like the not Die Hard, but maybe he is. I don't know, but yeah, he has that look. I know what you're talking about.
I'm not sure if Red got the tech skip set up here. I'll have to see it again. It needs to be basically like at the line of the bucket. I think he did get it though. He should be
He's
able to do it.
it's gonna require a couple extra like frames on that cloth to get it, but he should get it.
You see Bluehits shot there? The way that he shot that
Yeah, he does the halfway up the stairs swag shot.
yeah, he should be able to get it, but he's gonna just need to be careful here.
Wow, what a grab onto that first grabber from Bluehits. Wow, that was like instant.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, great tech skip there, setting it up for Red, and Bluehits might be able to get the boot check here. Yeah, so Bluehits is actually gonna get good RNG with this. I think this saves time, right?
Yeah, he should. Yeah, wow, that was close. Dude, their tech skips are really, really tight. It almost seems like they're not even getting it.
Joven, it is a very solid run for Red. I mean, and Bluehits is coming back soundly. I mean, he's pulling back. I mean, they're what, a room apart?
Yeah, just about. So Nana RNG is another one that can cost you a few seconds because it's one of those wider rooms. But hopefully Red's able to get table RNG and everything goes smoothly.
Is table the fastest?
Table's my favorite because you can knock it during the cutscene, saving a couple seconds.
There's
Like
the knock. And
Like
he gets
that.
it.
Let's go.
Oh, ask and you shall receive.
Reverse commentator curse.
Man, that's the reverse curse. That's some SBH stuff. That's some throwback.
And he was able to get the key too. Nice.
Yeah,
He's
that's
playing extremely well today.
wow. Great. Look at those sweet swag shots there for Bluehits too. The really 3 fast yarn shots. And Bluehits is gonna drag bottom right. He's checking it. He knows it.
It's not bottom right. It's not top left. It's table and far
Is it?
left.
Oh,
Dude.
be table, please. Don't be top. Oh.
Wow. That's what we're talking about, man. That orange.
And he
bottom
switched.
too.
Okay.
You got to vacuum that once it's open.
Sometimes when it rains, it pours. Wow, what a fast spin around there and pull off from Red. That was quick.
I imagine Red does go for triple here.
Oh yeah.
It only saves about half a second, but you know, every millisecond counts.
Yeah, I mean, I probably do it poorly and I don't save any time, but I like to be with the cool kids. I do it. I do the triple too. First read? Oh, second read. Okay. Hey, you take it. Some days you're in there, you're spinning around, it pings red at every candle, and I don't know, you think there's multiple boos.
Yeah, it's about a 20, I want to say 27 or 28% chance for each of those top cabinets, and then it's 8.8% chance for each candlestick.
I usually take one of the tops. Like, that's my first go-to, right? I instantly knock on one and I say, come on.
What I like to do is I'll open one of the cabinets, you know, if it's gonna ping, and then I walk between those top candles and I kind of read them as I'm going to the other cabinet.
I see.
See how Red does on his moonshot.
Line it up.
Perfect.
Oh, wow.
Look at
Just
That's
zipped it on out.
28 moonshot.
Whew. That's a nice moonshot. I don't know why there's a moon in the mansion. I know we talk about this all the time, but it still beguiles me that there is a moon. Okay, again, this points to EGAD. Who could make a moon in a mansion other than a scientist?
I don't know, man. I think this is beyond science.
Do you think this is like extraterrestrial ghost stuff?
I think this
So
is
this, so we're on an episode
a
of Ancient
higher power
Aliens.
that we're not aware of.
Okay. Maybe Luigi's Mansion 4 will
It all
answer
comes
some
together.
questions, right?
Oh, and a swag shot by Bluehits too. That was beautiful.
That was a nice swag shot. It could be magic. It could be. Could be a wizard.
So Bluehits is about 40 seconds behind, but even then, it's still a pretty okay pace. If he plays extremely well, I think the run is 56able, but 55 is dead for his run.
If he plays extremely well and he gets really good RNG, will he still PB?
No. PB is out of the question for Bluehits, I think. But he's got a 55. Now Red, on the other hand, definitely has a really, really good chance of PBing this run.
I don't want to commentators curse it. I'm internalizing all the
Hold it in, my bad.
yeah, I'm holding it all in until it's an actuality because I'm rooting so deeply for it in terms of just for himself. But we'll get there. I mean, they have everything in this mansion. It's crazy. You really have to wonder where this mansion came from. I need some more about this. Where's Luigi's Mansion 4? I know 3 just came out, but maybe 4 is like a throwback to 1. Maybe it's like 1 part 2.
Maybe so, man. Maybe it's like a multiverse. Who knows?
Yeah.
Connect all 3 games.
Yeah. We have to go.
Comes out as the villain.
Man, somebody needs to do this. It's a free market. Sort of.
Nintendo, are you listening?
It's free real estate. We'll all buy it.
See, so this is where the RNG gets real interesting, because now this is the text can vary for Red, and it looks like he's got continuing to get great RNG on boost spawns at least.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here for Bluehits if he's gonna tippy toe this.
Good text too.
Oh.
Bluehits is gonna tippy toe it.
Yeah, nicely done. Oh, great, come on, mobile spin. Haha.
Fan.
That thing. Plain Dude and Car Guy here, they're 2 of my favorite portrait ghosts here.
What'd you call him?
Plain Dude and Car Guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so usually nobody likes to do Plain Guy first.
I doubt Red goes for it, but maybe he does. Maybe he'll surprise me. No.
I'll play it safe. It's okay.
Hold on to it. Just hold on to the good pace.
So sometimes I don't even want to go for Plain Guy first, and I love going for him first. I expect to see Bluehits. Bluehits is doing a reversal spin, showing off.
He's the only person that does that.
I have such a problem with that thing spinning, and then for that to for him to do it both ways. Whoa! You know what? Sometimes that boo just does that. You don't have time to do anything. He just doesn't like the room anymore.
It's only going to cost him about a second.
Yeah, it's not too bad at all. He has to go that way anyway, so. Bluehit's doing a wide check. Gets
now,
it.
There is something interesting about this. The boo going in the hallway actually flips the pings for Chauncey. A red ping is now going to mean the drawer, and a fast yellow means the painting, but he didn't get either of those. So.
Bluehits gets it. Oh, he got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had to
lead. Bluehits with the nice twins double. That's what happens when you get Plain Guy first. But it's hard because you have to get, the Car Guy because he'll run you over.
Wow.
Oh no, he might set up for it. He might do twins room tech skip.
Has he done it?
I know
only a few people have gone for it, but it doesn't.
Oh, that's unfortunate, Red. I'm not sure if I think the cloth was off, but yeah, you got short text anyway.
His clairvoyant entry time is it's a 2x. That's insane.
Yeah, this is. Just keep it up, bud.
Yeah, he's definitely on a pretty good pace.
Double to boo reads on the table. Huh. I don't know if I've seen that. It's been a hot minute since I've seen the decoy and the boo in the same table. Hanging out together.
It takes a second for it to actually release it if they're both there.
Well, I gotta ask, and I think everybody else is kind of curious as well. What's going on, Megalight? And shout out to you, man. Hope you're doing well. What's going on with this clairvoyant thing? Like, what are they doing? What's all this text?
So all those Mario items that Red and Bluehits have collected through the mansion.
How many? I wasn't counting.
We got basically every part of the body: the hat, the glove, the boot, the letter you keep in your pocket, and the star that you keep under your hat. Everything that Mario had. And you give each item to Clairvoyant, and she tells you about what's going on. She even tells you about the final boss, and she also gives you carpal tunnel. It's great. You get the whole package.
We won't tell you about the final boss though, because I don't want to spoil it. Wait. No, yeah, you haven't seen anything about it, so don't even worry about it. You're still in the dark.
If it was in English, you would be able to.
You would know. But you'd have an idea, and you'd actually be kind of like surprised. You'd see something, you'd be like, "What?" Wouldn't make sense to you, but it does. It's there. You'll see it.
Red getting an insane clairvoyant suck up too.
Yeah, I don't. So used to be. This is kind of weird, right? So I know it's faster with C-stick, and you spin it, right? The yellow one. And you just spin it. So I used to do the regular movement stick, control stick. I don't know. I get those used all the time. I think that's what we call control stick. Yeah. And then everybody's like, you gotta do C-stick, right? So I learned it. So I come back and I try and run it again. I can't do the C-stick anymore to save my life. I have to go back to control stick. And now it's the other opposite. I don't know. I don't know. I've just psyched myself out of the C-stick.
I think everybody does a little differently. I like pull back and wiggle in the opposite direction that she's going, and then I spin C-stick at the same time, and it works. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's the fastest or the slowest, but it works.
Maybe I should do that. Give it use both sticks.
Yeah. I know, like some players like HD just doesn't even do anything with the analog stick. He just spins that C-stick. So, see how Red Safari goes.
Sometimes I don't think HD's a real person the way he plays.
Yeah, he's got some different strats, but I mean, hey, they work for him.
Yeah, he's got some out there stuff.
Red's gonna be setting up a double here.
Wow.
And he gets it. Missing that double, it's time lost city, man. It sucks.
Because it could chain out of control. One like false you miss that, and he pounds, and then you have the two grabbers, bananas everywhere, or the two garbage bananas. Oh, it's a circus.
He just switched to sidestep.
Yes, he did. That is so. I am going to be doing that in my next run. People tell me that all the time. They say you don't need to be in regular step or whatever we call it for normal step. Normal step. I like that. We don't have to be in normal step for Bluehits.
Yeah, I honestly don't do sidestep anymore at all for Blackout. I just do it normal step. I'm surprised that Red still switches to sidestep. I didn't know he did that.
Don't spoiler.
Oh, my bad.
No, not that. Red in the chat.
Oh.
We're all in suspense. This is like I'm over here vicariously living a sub-hour life through you. I'm invoking blue speedruns. I think that was the name of it.
Let's see how Bluehits does with this boo. Opting to go ahead and freeze it and just grab the key. Smart move. He didn't really have a good position to try and drag the key over.
I mean, this boo only has one way to go, so he's going to be able to get a lot of free HP by just letting it naturally move toward the door. Yeah. No, please don't ice out of bounds. Oh, no.
I should turn around here. It normally does.
It's actually not too bad. Yeah, it'll be alright.
It'll work.
They'll be able to smooth it past. So the idea of this boss is 15 individual boos, and you shoot them with ice.
That's clean.
That's it. That's 14, and ding, there's 15. So I know that looked really easy, but the angle is wonky. The shot can be bad. If you don't follow it up with a clean spray, they spread out. And sometimes the last boo won't like the ice, and you'll have to kind of do this little do-si-do. So that was a really clean Bluehits. So we like to see.
Well, now the run starts, right? We're headed to Area 4.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is it, right? Like, this is... Like I'm taking a deep breath as you know, like this is where it starts. The dreaded area 4.
Let's see how Bluehits does with
He
his
does
duality.
top. So it's opposite. So I've been doing Nick's strat, which is from the bottom, and Bluehits does this like top one, and I mean I like it as well. Nice shot there. Yep, not too
I've
bad.
always found
Pretty
more
similar.
trouble trying to do it from the top. If I can do bottom, I'm doing bottom. Unless I
Oh no, for
do
sure,
top.
for sure. I don't know. I would be out of my element trying to shoot from that angle. I wouldn't even know what to do. No
Yeah.
pun intended, considering you're using an ice element. I think that still counts, maybe. I don't know. Everybody else can decide. Well, I can tell you right now, from my perspective, though, Bliss, in terms of this run, none of them have the money, and it's like they both lose in terms of like.
I think Hundo's dead. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
100%
like
record's dead. But
if I'm not mistaken, the plant withered. I don't.
Yeah. The plant never grew. They never watered it.
Oh, that's true. Well, so it's still a little seed. Well, at least it's a little seedling then. You can always you could always go back and at least water it the first time, but never again. Man, that's sad. Sorry, plant. I'll water him extra anyway. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it later in our runs.
Yeah, we'll
avenge him.
We'll give him a little extra. You know, he'll be all right.
A little extra water.
That plant gets watered all the time. Don't let him fool you. Oh man, it just dawned on me. Area 4.
Yeah, man.
This crazy event's about to happen, and like, what's gonna go on here? Like, how do you navigate a mansion like this? Like,
well,
what is he gonna do?
I don't know how this happens every single run.
Right, you know what I mean? Like, you'd think they'd fix this by now.
Yeah, well, you think the lightning RNG would change, you know, but lightning strikes the house, and the power goes out. So
like
now,
clockwork. Always right here in this spot. We don't understand why either.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a video game program this way.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the power goes out, and you have to navigate through the mansion and avoid spawning ghosts, and that's why Red actually switched into sidestep, so he can prevent these ghosts from spawning, and he's gonna go back to the beginning, find the secret ghost that only comes during the blackout, and pray for good RNG. And after that, he'll get the key to go turn on the power. But here's to hoping for good RNG. A little cool skip here called the Thag skip. Let's see if he can hit it.
Wow,
that was clean. That was fast.
That was a nice fast Pythag skip. Yeah. That was really
I definitely
good.
don't do it like that.
I don't either. I don't even do it. That's bizarro. Come on, Grimly. You look good today. You got.
Oh,
yes!
There you go.
All you gotta do. So we've been testing this theory where if you give Grimly a compliment, he has to respond, and he always goes like "ooh" and he shows his heart. It's been working.
Yeah, so Grimly's 100% RNG. I'm not sure, you know, the intricacies
100%.
of it, but you kind of just have to wait. We don't know any manips, and other than sweet talking him,
we're trying. So I think if you do like you rustle his cabinets and stuff, he's probably not gonna be happy about that, right? So you just kind of stand there and talk to him.
Yeah, let him know he's loved.
Yeah, we all like Grimly.
You don't have to be here during blackout. You can be here all year.
He could be. He could follow us around for all I care. I love him. Uncle Grimly could have he could help Luigi. Or not. I mean, he kind of helps him.
Red's going to set up tech skip for Breaker Boo. This is another one of those hard parts of the game. He does it with the wall strat, so his tech skip's going to be on the bottom side. I imagine Bluehits will set it up for top side, doing drag strat. Let's see if he gets good RNG here. He wants a top barrel.
He'll get the charge. He gets the charge.
This is going to get the Boo to charge him, which is going to save him a few pumps. Because you only get 15 pumps before a Boo says, hey, guess what? I'm out. Theoretically, 150 HP per Boo, because every pump you can get 10 HP before he starts moving again. And so he gets it. Beautiful.
Oh! I'm not going to lie. I had like a whistle in my mouth, you know? I was like a referee, and I was literally sitting as close as I could, like I was spot checking those 10 HP pumps, and I was ready to blow a foul. No, that was superb, and what a great double there. Wow, Red, you're playing out of your mind right now, dude. Keep it up.
It looks like he's got far left RNG, which is the worst RNG for this room, but that's okay. It's okay.
Bluehits also gets a charge.
See how Bluehits does with his breaker view.
And so I think Dragstrite's definitely like more artsy. I think it looks like beautiful. I mean, like look at that shifting the boo,
It's
but
sexy, man.
it also looks like scary, right? Like I get nervous thinking about that. It's
Yeah,
like your first dance, you know, you don't want to step on the boo's toes, but you guys have to be in sync with each other.
yeah. Honestly, they're the same speed. The only difference is with setting up the tech skip, you can check the top left barrel as you do it. If he's there, it technically saves time, but they're basically the same speed.
That was a really solid double from Bluehits and Seller as well. So really great breakers and Sellers. I mean, they're both playing really well. Oh,
Ooh, he's
the
catching
heart.
a lot. He's gonna have to come back for it, man. He's dragging him. Look at that. Oh!
Oh, okay. Mad lad, Bluehits. Absolute mad lad. I mean, we can all see we don't have volume, but we know the boo's bouncing. Mega clutch. Like, what a recovery there.
He dragged that boo
He
back
did.
into the room from
Oh,
like
oh,
5 feet away. I don't know how he did that. That was gorgeous. I wish I could do that.
Oh man. What a display of skill. I mean, like just in both. Like adaptation from Bluehits, like just sheer talent from Red. I mean, and from both. Like raw. I mean, just like this is, you can't ask for anything better than this.
Bluehits has been on Red's tail this whole game, but Red
I
is
know.
playing out of his mind.
It's and then not to say that they're pretty equal in terms of their I mean Bluehits does have a 55, but I'd say they're pretty equal in terms of possibilities.
Yeah.
I mean Red's a great player.
Yep.
And he's showing it.
For another hard strat here, the soldier double. There is some RNG in their movement, but it looks like green guy's going top. So as long as Red has good pumps here, we shouldn't have any issues with this.
That's really solid. Yeah, usually I don't know how to. I don't usually do soldier double, but I'm from what I've heard is as long as you focus on one and he goes into the wall, you should be fine. As long as you don't take too long, I think, right? Like you kind of have a little bit of time.
Yeah, with the perfect movement, they'll go the same direction, and you can get just a beautiful stuck up. But
Oh yeah,
you kind of rely on some RNG for that. So
great fire spreads there.
He gets the early burn, so he's not gonna have to worry about that elemental barrier here. And we're looking at a 46-30.
Oh wow, great wrangling from Bluehits. Did it right at the center too. How they didn't? Oh, I'd be so nervous to do that.
46-38 roof key.
This make or breaks it. Stumble skip right here. Does he stumble skip? No, nope. That's it. Reset it. It's over. What are we doing? Couldn't stop the stumble. I've been practicing that. I think I figured something out with it. I'm pretty sure somebody told me it a long time ago.
You kind of want to roll off of the stairs. Like you want to, or sorry, off the ladder. You want this you want Luigi to kind of hit it as he goes down, if that makes sense. And that's
weirdly enough, I've been slowly turning the C stick from like the top to I guess the left down to the bottom, right? Like in that like half circle motion right before I hit the ground, and your feet do this little swivel and you don't stumble while you're spraying the element, like all in one motion.
I'll have to try that.
I don't know. I mean, I've had a couple successes with it, but I want to. I mean, I don't. Is that really gonna make my run amazing? No, but I still like to do it. Nobody wants to stumble.
Armory from Red.
Here comes God RNG, right? No. Okay.
He gets top. He still gets right side. Hopefully. Yep. That's good. He's gonna face away here and get this boo to charge him, so he can hopefully get an easy one.
Bluehits is setting up for the 5. Bluehits is 5ing it up. Here it is. 5er. Oh!
And he missed that grabber.
But he shook it off. He shook it off in time. He didn't take damage. He didn't take. Okay. Well, he does rehide though. And a great one cycle from Red. At the same time, I mean that boo is not easy to one cycle.
Yeah, and with that 5-piece, you kind of want to like stun them a few times and get as close as possible. Like flicker the flashlight, like tease them a little bit, and that'll help you ensure that you have them all attached to the flashlight.
Oh my gosh, just go around.
Yeah, he's trying to hit it, but that chest is not budging.
I wish I could do that too. I tell you, every hundo run. Oh,
ooh,
no,
he
was there too. Again. It's like, I mean, obviously there's something else, but like Bluehits and stuff, you know, he switched. It happens.
See how Red does with Pipe Room. Red's going to opt to not clear this room because we don't need anything here but the key, and the key is just chilling behind that waterfall there. The only downside to not clearing it is if you have issues with Weston Boo, or if you drop Breaker Boo, then you would have to clear it because there's a chance that Breaker Boo could come in this room.
So it just occurred to me again, by the way, and I think you might have to agree with me on this. How did that valve turn itself to put the water on if the ghost can't?
I don't know, man. I mean, if ghosts are in the house, then they probably did it, right?
Yeah, but can they interact with objects like that? I guess, right? Because they can hit Luigi. Never mind.
I mean, Neville's got
You know
books.
what?
Nana's got,
Yeah, alright.
lasers out of her nose or
Come
something. I don't
on.
know, dude.
I'm working on it. Don't worry. I'm gonna Sherlock Holmes this. Egad thinks he's safe, but not today. Oh! Weston getting stuck in the wall and in his own little campsite. That's like what you want, and that's a pretty nice pearl spread.
Yeah, Red will probably clear those pearls in the top right. Yep, and then hopefully Boo's in top right for him. He can get a really good time here.
I didn't hear it. It is.
Good pumps, no double tackle.
That's good.
Beautiful.
Wow. What a great one cycle on Weston Boo. That is not easy on the slippery floor. And what usually happens is when you're sliding up to make contact with the Boo, your feet move and you double cackle. And then things happen. But why? Why does a double cackle matter there?
So, Boo, once again, the Boo only has 15 cackles before he says, guess what, I'm leaving the room. And
no matter what?
Each cackle. Yep, he'll leave no matter what. So that's why that's so crucial, because he'll leave, and it's going to be a lot harder to get him if he double cackles. And a Boo leaving is a lot of time loss.
Oh, yeah, especially if he
try to
goes
prevent
into
him from
the other room.
cackling. If he's too high, you can try dragging him down. Standing at the right distance. It's one of those things that you get a feel for over time. And Bluehits opting just to leave the pearls there. He's just going to go for it. I don't know if he double cackled. Don't have
Hard to
his audio.
say, but if he did, he'll just drop at 20. He did.
Yeah, he cackled a lot because he's dropping at 28.
Yeah. In at Van Gore at 51.30. Shred do one cycle.
He can. He knows how. I don't think it's in his PB. I don't think it's in his splits. So if he goes for it, that would be amazing to see. But
if doesn't have to do anything crazy. He's just asking. I didn't know. I assume if something happens and it would be to make or break, he'd probably opt for it. But as it stands, I don't think he needs to.
I'm not sure exactly what pace he's on here, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm bad at that. I couldn't tell you where he's going to be in about 4 minutes. I'm assuming he'll probably be done with the game.
So that's the hardest triple to hit for sure.
It is.
About that. And the reason for that is that the grabbers, their heart is moving up and down in their body as you're trying to stun them, so it's possible that you can't quite hit it.
Is that why? Is that because it's like the wavy motion that they move in?
Yep, they're bobbing.
Oh man, I had no idea. That makes so much more sense.
So Red's got a few bananas he's going to need to dodge here, but as long as he goes left around them, he should be good.
Yeah, they'll despawn in time. And that's a really nice Van Gore. We'll see how the Van Gore Boo goes in terms of getting a 2 cycle on that, and Bluehits starting his triples.
All right, so 53-14 key. I think with the 1 cycle, he's 55 pace. No, I lied.
Oh, don't worry about what I said about Van Gore Boo. I'm a 100% player. They just do Breaker Boo. I don't know anything about what I'm talking about. 40 boos, that's all you need to win the game. Welcome to, that's the any percent part. Now it all makes sense. Here I thought You could just have any amount of percent. You know what I mean? Like sort of complete, but not complete.
Yeah.
But there's a sweet spot. Unless you go out of bounds. It is a really nuts pace Mega Lightning.
Yeah, 55 is dead. But a really good 56 is in the works here.
Yeah. Yes, it is. We hope to see it. Clutch it out.
Yeah, we're looking at like a 56 2x with no one cycle.
It's like it's so bizarre because I don't know, you know, sometimes you sit around and this runs bad, you know, and then now you whips this out. It's like a hyperbolic time chamber skip, you know? Like went away, came back, and it's like, oh, I can do anything, and he's just gonna evaporate his PB right now.
Yeah, the thing with LM, dude, it can get to your emotions. I'm definitely one I've had it ruined some days before, you know, with those amazing runs that died to some silly stuff, and there's sometimes where it's like, wait, what?
Chat.
This PB? Are you kidding me?
Oh. Yeah, no, it's the game can definitely get to, especially when you have personal goals in mind and stuff, and I mean, not necessarily a competitiveness, but sort of a competitive edge.
All right, so Red is setting up for a standard 2-cycle, which is
I like it.
I can't blame him.
I like it. He has good King Boo control on a 2-cycle. I've seen it. It's clean. Should be nice.
Yeah, you should. Oh, no.
It's okay. It's okay.
Fast 3
Fast
cycle.
3? Nothing.
Oh, he's setting up for 1 cycle here? He's setting up for fast 2 cycle. Good
no
shot.
way.
Come on, Red. Yeah, it's gonna have to be a fast 3. That's okay.
It's okay. Though. It's okay. You got the insta. No harm, no foul there. Do one more insta shot. Clutch it out. Oh, no insta shot. He's just standing. He wants the PB. I like it. Can't blame you. Bluehits entering King Boo. As Red's going for the last 200. Dodging, dancing.
You got it.
56-41. Wow.
GG, man.
What a time.
He's got hella time save on.
And then the stream just blows up. He wins. Bowser's stuck in a weird pose, and that's it.
Red, what is up, man?
Oh, Bluehits is.
Congratulations on the new PB.
I think Bluehits went for that test shot.
I'm so upset.
Hey, man.
Dude, I'm so upset. I don't remember the last time I've choked King Boo like that. Like
the good thing is though, Red, you gotta remember, like that
dude,
insta shot to hey, you gave it your all and you still got it. It was an impressive run.
Yeah. I was really hoping I'd hit the backup, but yeah, of course I wouldn't. Whatever. I'm not that upset. The run was still really good, but
it was
recycling King Boo is the dumbest thing ever.
I wouldn't beat yourself up about it.
Oh, what the heck happened there?
I actually don't know how he flipped there.
Yeah, I have no clue, man.
I don't know what happened on the first cycle. He just dipped back into King Boo for no reason. Like, besides that, the rest of the run was pretty unbelievably good.
Beautiful shot from Bluehits.
Like, so my area 3 was immaculate. It was really good. Like, I can't really name many things that went wrong there.
I don't know.
But
no, I don't remember anything.
Things. I mean, you had bad RNG in Lydia, and you missed tech skip. That's it. Other than that, you immaculate gameplay and
yeah.
RNG.
Yeah, well, Now it's just to get another run like that, I guess. I have a free 20 seconds to save on King Boo.
It's gonna be good to run against that, I think, though, with the late time save. Late time save is always good.
But man, that could have been like a 56-24. I wasn't gonna go for instant shots. It's just upsetting.
Like, and GG.
GG's on the run, Bluehits.
I'm gonna dip out now. So see y'all later.
All right, man. Well, thanks very much for coming by, and congratulations on the new PB.
Yeah, congratulations on it, man.
Thanks.
We'll see if Bluehits wants to come in. I know Bluehits is probably a little frustrated with some things. Obviously, run Spiral out. He wasn't too far behind, but I mean, once it's all said and done already, you know, and you know it's over, it's kind of a moot point. But
I mean, he was abusing Bowser's head for the last few minutes.
Oh, I know. he was doing some like target practice, you know, kind of weird shots. Like, take a look at all the ways you can hit him from 9 miles away. Yeah. I didn't even know you could do that at all.
Gym bros who are like using the machines wrong and like doing pull-ups with like a bench between their legs. That's what he was doing with Bowser. He was just on him.
Whatever he wanted to do.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, obviously, there's some things he'd probably want back. Hey, how's it going, Bluehits?
What's up, man?
Yo, how's it going?
Well, how do you feel? Tell us about it.
That was an interesting speedrun, if I had to say so.
That was a crazy race, because the whole time you were just trailing, and it seemed like you would gain a few seconds here, and then RNG would set you back, and then you'd gain some seconds there, and then RNG set you back, and it just kept doing it to you.
Yeah, I had a bit of a glimmer of hope in Area 4, because I had like a really good basement, right? So I actually caught up to him by like 15 seconds, but then Armory just threw it all away.
Yeah, man, that Armory 5-piece, I try to stun him and get as close as I can, because I'm always like, it's gonna drop. There's no way it's gonna drop.
I should have waited for the grabber to get a little bit closer.
But honestly, I mean, GG, I'm props to you for holding on and continuing to try, because the whole time you were so close to catching up completely.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, until there was no time save, it was, I mean, it was close. It was a really close race.
I mean, this is expected, though, because Red is the best player ever, so. I'm not too upset.
He surprises a lot of people sometimes, but yeah, he's a good runner. That was such a sick seller save, by the way. I still don't even understand how you did it.
Oh, seller?
The drag them through the green.
Yeah, you can do that. You can drag them sideways.
Oh man, you can do that, everybody. Just let them cackle. You can just drag them around. It's okay.
Yeah, you gotta mess with the C stick to do that.
Man,
you have to like account for the movement.
Yeah.
Some of the things you do blow my mind. It's insane. Still, what a crack run. I mean, in terms of show of skill for both runners.
Man, one day I'll get a good area 1. All right, I'm gonna head out.
Thanks for stopping by, Bluehits.
Thanks for the commentary. Thanks for hosting SpeedGaming.
It was a pleasure, man.
Yep. See you.
Thank you. See you. Well,
that was a fun one.
That was. You got your internet back, which is good. It came back in time. It saved the day. The run was great. The pace was great for both runners for a bit. Obviously, Bluehits, some things she went back, and Red was able to clutch it out and get the PB. Maybe not the best he could have, he wanted, but still a great PB.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to commentate with you, man. That was awesome.
It was. Thank you so much. Yeah, we should do it again. Shout outs to SpeedGaming, everybody watching. Thanks for coming by. You don't have to do it, but it's it's nice to come and support the game. Luigi's Mansion's a fun game. So thanks to everybody.
All right.
And stay tuned. There'll be more Luigi's Mansion coming up at some point, right? Yeah, there's some other runs coming up. Oh yeah,
tomorrow,
HD lags. Yeah, Joven and HD. You don't want to miss that. Those are titans, like actual titans fighting each other, like Gurren Lagann style titans. It's gonna be nuts. Check it out. Goodbye, everybody.
All right, man.